Welcome to She Sells Radio and welcome to day 41 of the Finish Strong Challenge. We are so close. And, I'm recording this. So I'm recording it a couple days in advance. And I just watched, I'm just going to take like a slight deviation here. I just watched the Maria Menounos holiday movie that she came out with. What is it, like the Holiday Dating Guide, I think is the name of the movie. I'm like all teary-eyed over here. First of all, I don't watch that many movies these days. We're just going to go on a little tangent for a moment. And if you want to come with me, you can come with me. Otherwise, you can click on to another episode. But I'm going to pull the curtain back a little bit into Elyse's life. In my 20s, believe it or not, I loved horror movies. And I can't even believe now that I love them. We kind of grew up watching them, which is another story for another time. And that was like what I loved. And there is not a single cell in my body anymore that wants to watch a horror movie. If I'm going to watch a movie, it's going to be like a PG, like kids PG movie, or like a really lighthearted rom-com. So anyway, if you haven't watched that movie yet, it was actually really, really good and really sweet. I haven't thought about Maria Menounos in years. And then I came home last night after getting my nails done, and Jason had her on, like she had a Joe Dispenza interview on her podcast. I was like, this is amazing. I mean, what a combo. And I kind of went down this rabbit trail and have been like catching up and fangirling on her stuff. So anyway, if I'm a little teary-eyed as I record this, I mean, the Holiday Dating Guide, it got to my heart. So here we are. Deviation completely for what today is about. So today's challenge for you, and again, if you're joining in real time, if you're joining kind of first time in this series, welcome, welcome. We've been doing this for the past, 40 days now, just giving you a daily challenge to complete to finish this year strong. And so today's 41, we've got a total of 44. So we're getting so close. And when I originally was titling this challenge for today, I titled it Pay It Forward. And it's still the same concept, but what I actually want to start by talking with you about today is envy, which I know sounds funny. But here's the thing. We get what we put out, right? Like that just is what it is. We get what we put out in the world. And when you have a vision, when you have a goal, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're watching Maria on the screen and you're like, oh my gosh, if that could be my life, like I want to, show up on the screen that way. Or you want a big time podcast, or you want a certain amount of money in your bank account. It's so easy to look at somebody else and say, who has that and has accomplished that, and say, excuse me, like I said, I'm getting choked up. Say like, gosh, great for them, but I feel a little envious, or I feel resentful, or I feel jealous. And in my Christmas shopping and some of my last minute Christmas shopping this past week, I found the Glennon. It's Glennon's like companion journal to the book Untamed. I don't know if you haven't read the book, oh my gosh, do yourself a favor and go read that book immediately. It's been a few years since I've read the book, but a lot of it was really transformational for me. And I found the journal at Target, which I didn't know she had a journal. So bought myself a little Christmas present. And I was going through it the other day, and there was a page in there that said something about envy. And this isn't a direct quote. I don't have the journal like right with me while I record this, but it was something to the extent of envy is a giant flashing green light pointing you in the next direction you're supposed to go. And I thought, damn, that's good. I don't curse a lot on this podcast, at least not anymore. I go through phases, but I'm gonna throw that out there. I was like, damn, man, that is good. And it's so, so, so true. And when you think about it that way, when you see in somebody else what you desire for yourself, and learn to think of it not as a comparison, not as a jealousy, but more of like a flashing green light. This is meant for you. Follow in that direction. Doesn't it change things a little bit? So whatever your goal was for this challenge, whether it was a certain revenue amount or a business milestone, or if it was something else in your life, I've had women tell me they've been working on all sorts of different things with this, which I love. Whoever has already accomplished that and is speaking to you, it is your giant flashing green light that it's also meant for you. And it may or may not happen and manifest in the time frame in which you would love. That's the one piece we don't control. But the only way it's not going to happen for you is if you give up. So tying it in with the pay it forward theme, my invitation for you today for the challenge is to identify someone who has the result that you want, and then go send them some love. Like whether it's they've built a big platform online and you want to do the same, and you're there like secretly holding a grudge against them while you look at their videos or their Instagram feed, go comment, say, well done. It's so impressive what you've built, right? Give them what you would like to have, because you'd probably like to have more people commenting on your stuff, right? Saying, well done. It's impressive what you built. Or, if you want more referrals, go give a referral to somebody else. Like really be in that energy of flowing out from you what you want to receive, not to try to manipulate the system, because it doesn't work that way, but just for the sheer sake of, frankly, feeling good. You're going to feel so good that you did this. Somebody else is going to benefit, and it will come back to you. You don't control the how or the when, but it will come back to you. And that part's really beautiful too. So that's your challenge for today. So to be entered into the challenge, to participate, go to ElyseArcher.com/challenge. It's completely free. You'll get a great workbook that goes along with the challenge, and you can journal on that today and decide, who am I going to pay it forward to, where I'm honestly feeling like some green light envy, and maybe you just start calling it that. It's the green light envy, right? Green envy is my green light. That's the next direction for me. I love that so much. Thank you, Glennon, for that quote, and for many, many other life-changing quotes as well. So that is it, my friends. So go get registered. There's still time to get registered. ElyseArcher.com/challenge. You'll use your workbook to share on social that you're participating and to be entered into our prize drawings. Use your graphic for this week. Do tag me at Elyse Archer. Use the hashtag #SheSellsChallenge and check off that you completed today's challenge. And I also want to just give you a reminder and invite you, if you want to be in the room with me, with some incredible women, with Tony Jones, our guest performer. Our Sedona retreat is coming up January 17th through 19th. It's all about you stepping into what is truly possible for you in 2023, not apologizing, not playing small, not shrinking into a box that never felt quite right for you anyway. It's all about you stepping into what is the greatest possible expansion for you this year in all areas. Of course, we're going to talk finance. We're going to talk business. We're going to talk money and get you set up in all those areas. And then we're also going to really help. The phrase that's showing up for me is free you. I mean, ultimately, you're the only one who can do that for yourself, but give you some tools and some mindset shifts to really free you from any self-imposed shoulds, shackles, limitations that you've been thinking need to run your life. So if you want to come get in the room, ElyseArcher.com/Sedona, come join us there. Would love, love, love to have you. It's going to be really beautiful. So Thank you, as always, for being a member of this community. I hope you're enjoying the challenge, and I will see you on our next episode. Bye.